Welcome to the Kia video, and in this video I'll be flushing the cooling system. So the owners of this Kia, Tom and Donna, they said that they topped up the cooling system and it looks a bit funny now. Before I started the video, I did add some flush to it, and all I could see was a bit of a mayo on the cap. Probably normal, because engine seems to be fine. So I think I've got everything I need. I've got replacement antifreeze. I've got this stuff from my local motor factors, which is the right stuff, and I'm also going to use Coolant to flush it. I saw this on a Hub Nut video, and I've been wanting to try this ever since, and I've not really needed to do a coolant change. I think last time I changed coolant were on Citroen, that were many moons ago. So I got the opportunity, so I'm not sure how to drain. I just first pop the bonnet, which is conveniently on the right hand side, the driver's side for right hand drive. Now the radiator's down here, this radiator cap, but I don't think there's an expansion bottle as such. That's cool, and that might be that might be an expansion bottle. I think that's where you do fill it, but it does have a pressurised radiator cap as well. So I mean, it looks all right. There's a coolant, but unknown. And we've got all the stuff, so we're gonna change it anyway. Now I'm just looking. It is actually an overflow bottle. So that's not a problem. But the coolant looks all right. I just saw that mayo on the cap. So let's see if I can safely open the cap. Yep. There you go. And I think that's what I saw on the cap. So might as well leave that off. I'll make things easy to drain. Right, I've got my drain pan. And straight away we have an under tray. Let's have a look, because there's the oil. So I'm going to have to jack this up and take the under tray off. I think it's a I can't remember what it was. I think it looked like 10s. So I'm going to have to jack this up and give me a bit more access. So I've got the under tray off. It's probably about a dozen of these 10mm bolts, and it's clearly seen better days. I'll see if I can effect some sort of repair. Probably I'll try cable tying it. That might work. Anyway, gives us access to underneath the radiator, and unfortunately I can't seem to see a drain plug anywhere. Let's have a look. So no, there's no obvious sign of a drain plug, so I'm going to have to disconnect this bottom hose. It's just a clamp, so should be able to get that off and then just drain out coolant the old fashioned way, or the old school way if you want to put it that way. So get that hose off and drain the coolant. I don't know whether you're going to see this. So I've got me pliers, water pump pliers, whatever you want to call them, slip joint pliers, and then just squeeze this clamp. There you go, pull it off, and see if I can get this hose to come free. Now, I think I've got some simple tools to hand. Not something I seem to have acquired. Don't know where they come from, but they might just serve our purpose there, like a prying bar. But so you might be able to get this hose off without damaging it. There we go. I managed to catch most of it. It doesn't seem to be a lot of coolant. That's strange. I think it might have been a bit low on coolant. That's very odd. Very, very strange. It should be more than that. I mean, it wasn't overheating. Anyway, no matter. And that's definitely bottom at radiator. So I might just run engine and see what happens. So while I'm waiting for the coolant to drain, it's still trickling out. Capacity is supposed to be 5 litres, which is you know, these containers. So there may be 5 litres coming. I just all gushed out so quickly. Why I was surprised, but obviously still a bit. And I managed to drain the expansion bottle. It's just a couple of tens. Just lifted it up above level, and it all drained out. So yeah, I'll do a cable tie repair on this. Should be, looks easy enough to do. Just drill holes along there, and then just thread cable ties through. Don't need to see me doing that, and I'll show you the end result. So that's our under tray stitched up with cable ties. So that'll be a bit better when it goes back on. Oh, and a couple of other things. I think it's pretty much finished draining as a coolant, so we can start adding our cola. And I found out that these are for bike repairs, and then they're actually tyre levers. So tyre levers are good for getting the radiator hoses off if they're a bit stuck. Shouldn't do any damage. And this is what it looked like after I added cola to the cooling system. Looks nothing like cola, but it's obviously flushing it out. So once this is finished draining, I'll just add plain water, run it up to temperature, drain it, and then we'll add the coolant. And I won't show you any of that. And we'll see the final result. I've just done the plain water, and I thought to save a bit of time, flush it out a bit more. I just tipped another 5 litres after I'd when I disconnected the hose. I thought I'd just tip another 5 litres to flush the radiator out. So once this is finished draining, I'm going to be ready to do the final fill up with coolant, the actual coolant. So I'm going to mix up 5 litres of coolant, so 50-50 mix of antifreeze and tap water. So I'm still bleeding air out the radiator, out the cooling system. Another job I've been asked to do is the EGR valve. It should stop his check engine light coming on all the time. So it looks like it's 3 10mm, a connector, and it should come out. You can try moving the airbox to get yourself a bit of run, but I think I should be able to get it out. I might have to disconnect this pipe that goes to the servo. So I'll get those bolts out and see if we can get this EGR valve out. Hopefully it'll be a bit easier than the Mercedes. Well, once again it was slide down my time to get this EGR valve out, and you see it's sooty. So I've got the Mr. Muscle oven clean. Still got some water left. I'm just looking inside. It doesn't look too bad. I mean, he asked me to take the EGR cooler out, but that's not coming out. I'll just try the EGR valve. I'll do what I did before, and it should make some sort of improvement. It should be a bit better. That's the EGR valve reinstated, and you know that's the colour of the water that's come off it. You know, we using the oven cleaner and then rinsing it off with water, so it has made a difference. So it should run better. I can't guarantee anything. I'll give it a scan off camera. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the video here. So hope you enjoyed this one. As ever, thanks for watching, and I'll see you there.